In the history of India, which is Nitya also, we find this beautiful Sambandha, this beautiful relationship of Guru and Shishya, teacher and student. And the teacher is to give wisdom to the student, to give wisdom about spiritual matters that will make one illuminated and bring about peace in the mind and heart in this life and for this life. Peace in the mind and heart. And more importantly, the wisdom that the Guru gives to the disciple should elevate their consciousness and bring them closer and closer to the Absolute Truth. The Absolute Truth can be realized in three ways. Each one is eternal, each one is blissful, and each one is perfect. Depending on one's outlook or inclination, one will strive for one type of perfection or another type of perfection. Vedanti tat tattvavidas yat tat jnanamadvayam brahmati pamatmati bhagavanti shabhyate. There are three ways to realize the Absolute Truth, and each one is perfect, eternal, and blissful. Satisfying. And each one gives liberation and freedom from samsara and birth and death. One can have Suyuja Mukti, Nirvishesh Brahman, the Advaitin path leading to the Brahmajyoti, Brahmananda, eternal peace, eternal bliss, or the Paramatmavadi, go to Shirdakshay Loka, to the planet of the Paramatma. Or Bhagavan, worship Krishna in love, Bhakti, Vishnu Bhakti, Ram Bhakti, Krishna Bhakti. So these are all three perfect paths. So the Guru gives his wisdom to make our immediate life peaceful and to bring us to the Absolute Truth and liberation. There are two ways the Guru gives knowledge, wisdom to the disciple. One is by Vani, by speech, either his speech or his speech coming in the form of books. Guru may write books, or Guru may give shiksha. This is one way in which the teacher gives wisdom to the disciple. But there's another way. The general way is this: the Guru is speaking. Oh, Guruji is speaking today. Oh, what's he speaking about? Oh, he's speaking about dhyan, or speaking about chakras, or whatever. He's speaking about rasas. He's speaking about nam tattva, or dham tattva. Acha. So generally, there's teaching conveyed by Guru's writing books, or he's speaking pravachan, lectures, speaking Bhagavatam, Gita Pat, Bhagavat Pat, lectures. But there's another way Guru gives knowledge and wisdom to the disciple, and that is through silence. Maun. M-A-U-N. Maun. Not speaking. Disciple, Shishya, may have questions. He may be speaking the questions outwardly, Oh, any questions? Yes, Guruji, I have this question. And ask the question. And Guru speaks the Vani, Guru Vani, Guru Vacha. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya, Chite Te Kori Aikya. Narottam Das Thakur Mahashaya, in the Guru Vandanam, he says, Guru Mukha Padma, Guru Mukha Padma Vakya. Vakya means Vak. Vak means Saraswati. Vak means speech. Vakisha. Vak Devi, Vagisha. Names for Saraswati. Speech. Guru Vani. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chite Te Koriya Aikya. My chitta, I want to become Aikya, one with the words of my Guru. One with the words of my Guru, one with the instructions of my Guru. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chite Te Koriya Aikya. Aikya means egg. Egg do tin. This is Sad Shishya. Sad Guru, Sad Shishya. This is one way Guru's teaching and giving wisdom. Other way is by the Mon. Disciple has questions in the mind, comes before the Guru just sits. You have any questions? All right. Ask your questions, but don't speak them. Then the Guru sits. For 5 minutes, for 1 hour, for 2 hours. No speech. And then, after 1 or 2 hours, the 10 shishya, they say, the Guru says, you had questions? Yes, Gurudev. Are your questions answered? Yes, Gurudev. Then the second one. You had questions? No, Gurudev, I had no questions. But I received a nice message from you. That's the third one. Did you have any questions? I didn't have questions. I came with my husband. I'm not initiated. He's your disciple. I'm his wife. But I feel something coming inside of me, very nice thing. And the fourth one. You have questions? I had 10 questions. And I had so many questions, I had them written down because I couldn't remember them all. I wrote them on a piece of paper before I came to see you. They're in my pocket. Here's my questions. You answered all of them. This is Guru Shakti. This is Guru Prabhav, the influence of Guru. There was one great saint who left this world not so long ago, within this century, maybe some years ago. Ramana Maharishi. Ramana Maharshi, something like this, Ramana Maharshi from South India. He had thousands of disciples, all kinds of mystic power. Didn't speak. Sometimes small. So, this is very nice. I had this same experience as my Vaish Guru, Pandit Sri Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj. Sometimes we would sit with him, he would say any questions, and I would have 1 or 2 always. He said any more? No. He said, all right. And I would just sit there, and he would sit there. And then after a half hour, he would start chanting or something, and I would get so many new ideas come in my mind in that half hour. That's a very nice thing. Of course, that's when the Guru's a male and you're a male. Otherwise, lady disciples don't hang around like that. They come and go. But this is a great power, and there's a great history behind this. a very great history. But as I said, for millions of years in India, this Sambandha, this beautiful relationship of guru and disciple, is going on through Vani and through Mon. Recently, in the month of Magh, before this is Chaitra, then Falgun, then Magh. January, February is Magh Mas. Kumbh Mela is in Magh Mas. There's one big Snan day during Magh Mas, it's called Moni Amavasya. Have you heard? Moni Amavasya. So it's Amavas, which means dark moon, no moon. 15 days waxing moon, Shukla Paksh, 15 days waning moon, Krishna Paksh. When the moon is waxing, getting bigger and bigger, then Chandra, Purna Chandra, full moon. Moon is getting smaller and smaller, then can't see, Amavasya. So Moni Amavasya, Mon means silence, and Amavasya. So why is it called Moni Amavasya? Why is this day called Moni Amavasya? It wasn't always called Moni Amavasya, but it's been called Moni Amavasya for a long time. And the history goes all the way back to this gentleman here, this personality here, Shankar Bhagavan. This is Mahadev and Dhyan. Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhu. Moni Amavasya was started by Lord Shiva. This is in Puranas. And my teacher told me this story personally.